I really don't know what to stream after this, but I kind of don't want to watch this right away. I kind of want to let some people get in here. Let's watch regular gameplay first. Let's see if I can find some gameplay.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. Yeah. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Jump into anime with Crunchyroll.
I feel like that's a copyrighted song like shit. Damn. Give me a fair warning, nigga. We'll do this since it just automatically started playing copyrighted shit. Like, damn. Since I'm on YouTube, what was the... There you go. Okay. I should be okay. Alright. Trade. Unibeam, teleport. Damn, that seemed mad delayed, no? There was enough for it, yeah. I feel like it's enough to get it confirmed. Nice jump in. Trying to tell if I might hate this match. Throw. Wall splat. Level 1. I saw something said that she has like 3 level 1s. So I don't know if that goes into the enhancement or whatever. I don't know. I can't tell what costume I like. Yeah, these mirror matches seem like they're gonna be annoying. I guess every mirror match is annoying to some degree, but these look like it's the only ones. Oh god. Unibeam. Twirl into level 3. So what was that? That was pretty much a low confirming to EX twirl level 3. Okay. Trying to understand what all she could do. Is that hitting? Wow. That was so deep. Nice. Anti-air. Whoa, she throw her out or something? Did I see that right? I'll throw her out of DI, okay. I don't know, man. Putting in a literal god in Street Fighter seems like it's not about to be fun. Seems like I'm about to have PTSD. Especially since I ain't played Street Fighter in like a month, basically. I ain't been stressed out about this game. Ain't been thinking about this game. I don't know, man. Like, I do want to play this game and enjoy this game, but overhead, oh my god. Brown Star Drive Rush overhead? Huh. Damn, that shit went far too. I wonder how difficult her combos are gonna be. Yeah, I'm literally playing there next week too, man. I don't got time for all this shit. Oh, nice anti. Jab. Overhead again. Golly. Teleport. Ooh. Oh, nice cancel. So if that was medium kick, is super cancelable? That was nice. I don't know if that was medium kick, I guess. I don't know yet. Yeah. No combo because it's level 7. Is that a punish? It is. Wow. That was pretty far too. No level ups, no nothing. That's good bait. Man, that's not even light kick. Look good. Ooh, counter DI. Hey. Yeah, surprisingly, the default costume's growing on me. I think I almost prefer the default costumes more than the classic ones for all the characters. More I'm learning to look at like costumes in Street Fighter 6. I think my only problem with the default ones is sometimes like Lena's hair I don't really like, but overhead got thrown. Whirl. Is she EX that one? Huh, but I only gave her 1. Interesting. What's good, Reezy? How you living, my boy? Counter DI. I haven't watched the breakdown yet. I was just watching this, letting people get in before I start breaking it down. Because I don't know if I really have a desire to play Street Fighter 6 right now. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to play Dead as Disco or play Invincible. Hold on, let me see. The only reason I ain't got no sound on this too is because...
Now experience.
That's a cool visual. Oh, this is their theme? Okay. They were playing like some song and I ain't gonna lie, that shit sounded like copyrighted shit. Yeah? Who have you been playing? I ain't gonna lie, I'm annoyed about some shit. I might get Francis. Oh, that was a counter? Wow. gonna lie, I looked at that with disgust. I'm telling you now, I'm not playing your mind. Hell no. I guess this is still the same song. Fuck it. I guess if it gets copyrighted, it gets copyrighted. This reminds me of the like jam project shit that Alex had. Yo, fuck that guy. Oh, I should have cussed that nigga out. Dumbass. Fucking. I get so stupid comments. It's kind of why I stopped uploading YouTube videos. Okay. Yeah. What do you mean they're sitting in Diamond? Like they have a character in Diamond? I don't know if I believe that. You fought an Ultimate Master player and they're in Diamond? I don't know, this costume growing on me. The head don't look as big, pause. I actually might rock this more than the classic. How many games do they have on Ryu? They could be learning Ryu. Sorry if I'm skeptical about a nigga being an Ultimate Masters with one character, but then stuck in Diamond 4. Sound a little fishy to me. Wait, where did they perfect parry that at? Oh shit. The end of that, really? I wonder how active that is. Because if they got the tail end of that, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I would check that. I'm not saying I don't believe you as like they could be Ultimate Master rank player. I just don't know if they Ultimate Master on one character and then stuck with Ryu, especially Ryu, you know. Like, damn, you can't DP and Fireball, my nigga? Let's see, what's annoying me today, chat? A lot of things are annoying me today. RP Kyle Busch. And one of my friends is driving me nuts with his Drake infatuation. That nigga is getting annoying. Might have to block him. And then niggas are annoying about rank. Niggas are definitely getting annoying about rank. I don't know how much I'm going to be doing of just Ingrid stuff. Because like I said, I'm either gonna play Dead as Disco or I'm gonna play Invincible Races. They're sitting in Diamond. Oh, I mean, yeah, they could have. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I would just want to investigate more on that. Because that just doesn't equate to me. Like maybe they tried out Ryu when the game first came out, switched over, then played. I'm not saying I don't believe anything you're saying. It's just like, nigga, how? Probably a Honda player. Wolf, what's good? Wolf. That's funny. Maybe I could. Damn. I thought Street Fighter 6 was deleted. It was. Nigga, I ain't played Street Fighter 6 all in May. Ingrid is about to come out. Sorry, I'm just reading in my head. For some reason, this white font does not look good with my background and my lights. So it'd be beat my ass, I ain't gonna lie. I learned that the hard way last time I watched one of these videos. I might be on your side of things, Reezy, too. No joke, I played a player who was stuck at Diamond Kuma that had a Honda and Blanc. Keep that shit deleted. I'm gonna play Ingrid, but after that, see, I don't know what to do. Cause maybe y'all can help me decide. Because June, play this game called The Finals. It's kind of, it's decent. It's decent. Just ain't had time. I know a nigga that streams. Kind of nice. She is kind of nice at that shit. He be a little sweaty though. He stank. Nice. What was I saying? I'm trying to decide on what to do in June, because it's like, okay, I can play Guilty Gear. Probably not gonna play Invincible Versus. I ain't gonna lie. The netcode is starting to poop on itself, so I'm getting annoyed with that. Could play Street Fighter, so I'll probably play Ingrid. Probably get her the Masters. But after that, could play Jury again. I was thinking Jury, Mai, or Kami in like Masters. Thought about like maybe Rashid, Aki, Ed, get them in the Masters. I don't know. Why? Was you on a winning streak or something like that? What makes it nuts? I shower every night, first of all. I mean, you don't stink. You can shower wrong. Doji versus the Sunshot. I could choose to fire this projectile from different points and change its trajectory. Okay. Right. We know that. I mean, Mai's fun. She's not fun to fight against. However, if you hold the button just a bit longer, see, just like that, I was able to change the speed of my projectile, confuse your foes, and make them regret taking their eyes off me. Dan Lorash, welcome to the royalty. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. Appreciate you. I don't know if you heard that. Hoping that you did. Okay, so what was the setup they did? Blue. Oh, so you could bait like that too. Oh wow, he threw it. Tyrants? Is that what humans are supposed to be? 4 hits with even more force. Okay. Well, hopefully you feel better, Wolf. So kind of like thank you, Steven. So kind of like Sagat, where you could throw out the medium fireball and then the EX. Okay. Or some variant like that. Sunflare. So we got the projectile. Choose a light beam in front of you using the light version. Wait, unleashing them. That's in mid range. Using it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought I did, but I have something in play where it's supposed to be like they can't message unless they have an account that's like a week old. I'm guessing since they got an account that's a week old, they're getting smarter or some shit. So that's the medium version. Jesus. The light version, you can stock up to 4 Suncrest. Hold the button to gain stocks more quickly. For opening as it goes with close. Oh, so she just glows regardless, so it doesn't necessarily have to be an EX. I wish they would tell me the input for this. How long y'all think that is? That looked like it took a while, but it didn't look like it took a while too. At least a heavy sun flare once you have Suncrest stocked to 2 stocks at once. Then on effect, hits and range follow potential attacks. Oh, so you could teleport after 2. But wait, so it uses up to 2. Oh my god, that popped up crazy. But it forces your stocks. So I wonder if it costs 2, right? I wonder if you only have 1, can you not use your EX then? I wonder how that's gonna work. While airborne, shoot a beam of light towards the ground using the light version of this attack. Cost a Suncrest. Okay, so okay, thank God. So you can't just be spamming this shit. Thank God. I thought it was about to be grits. Solar burst is an effective way of driving away foes from after neutral jump. Sun player, you Suncrest. Don't cancel this into the Halo flight. She has a flight. Oh, so you could get a knockdown. Well, actually, I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you can't shoot them and do it. I guess you could technically do it on the ground, though. But you could, oh my, this is gonna be nasty. So say if I have to air to air that shit and you neutral jump and get a stock, oh my God. This could be interesting. Oh, that target combo lit to... Oh wait, how does this? So a heavy costs 2. In order to do this one, you're gonna have to have 1. She might be a legit resource managed character, like one that actually like matters. What, combo into twirl or something? Think of the OD version as essentially 1 stock rank of pro version. That's groundswell. Oh, really? I don't mind that input. I don't mind a quarter circle back. I thought it was gonna. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a down input. She has no complex input. You think down is a complex input? Or are you just saying? I'm trying to, because I guess what she probably has quarter circle back. Okay. So wait. So then what's down? What's 2-2? Oh, this is spinning attack, useful in combos, or is that anti-air attack? 2-2. Oh, got you. Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about parry. That's fair. This versatile attack with many implications. The light kick, for example, is effective to airborne opponents. So then what is the medium? Medium version is useful for stringing combos together and you can cancel into from light attacks. Oh, light attacks. I don't know why I read that as like the light version. Okay, that's good to know. That's actually... That's pretty good for light. Because a regular, jab string or light string Decent carry too. And I mean, I don't know if that's placebo. That knockdown looked kind of good too. The heavy version requires some finesse to pull off, but if it connects, you could follow up with like solar burst. I'll teach you more about it. So yeah, because it does look like it has a lot of startup. I wonder how you would combo into that then. Set to normal. Got you. Really? This is safe on block? Wow. During the level 2? Okay. This is my first time watching the video, so I still haven't seen all the... Yeah, that was fucked up. What? So not only is this move safe, so you can kind of just throw it out on some fuck it. You canceled it into, I think this is level 2. Jab, maybe target combo, get an enhancement, overhead. Oh, that's... So what? You want? Wait. Who you want me to play your Mai with Ingrid? Hold up. Hold up. Fuck you just say? Yo, you good, bud? What's wrong with buddy? That's even? I don't know. You're playing mine, brother. That is literally low forward drive rush to character. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're learning levers. I'll give you that. That's fair. But that nigga with mine, I don't know, T. I don't know, Chief. Yeah, but I don't know the character. Sunday. Like, what's up with you? Why you? So you said Geef? Like that's another option. The nigga with a bazooka is a level 3. Counter opponent's attack is in the blind. I wonder how many hits of this move nullifies an opponent's attack and counters it with a light burst. A burst of light, excuse me. Absorbs your opponent. Hits. That nigga Reezy funny. This move is super effective against projectiles, but it won't stop one. Oh. Oh, that's a good question. I gotta think about who you play. I mean, I hate mirror matches. I wouldn't care if you was playing like against like my jury or something, or like Zangief against a character I already was played and it was comfortable. To me, I feel like Ingrid's gonna be one of those awkward characters, so it's gonna take a while to learn. So when you're like, yeah, let's play a match, a set, it's like, that don't even sound fun. And, for the record, it's FTE. Fuck the Ed players. This nigga. We'll see. We'll see. way niggas be using some of my reps sometimes. I don't know. I'd be. But oh yeah, we're training all the time. It's a setup. Not saying you doing that, but just yeah. Is this saying? Is this saying that you could get different versions while pressing different buttons? So, for instance, if I hit like the light button, I can still get the heavy ending because of me hitting forward. Okay. I was talking for a little bit, so I didn't read the description. Wouldn't forward just be the best one then? Because if I'm throwing a projectile and I teleport behind the projectile, I don't feel like you could counter it. But I guess you want to bait some. All of them? All of them? Shit. This one's plus? What? I thought I was like the Alex mirror was annoying just because it's like I couldn't protect myself in some regards. Sagat mirrors were annoying, but that's because we didn't know how to play Sagat. So once we started learning that you didn't need to do fireballs all the time, it got less annoying. I didn't mind Sea Viper mirrors. I do hate all mirrors, so there could be a world where I was bitching and complaining, but I hindsight being 2020, I don't feel like I really mind them. Who else came out recently? True. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it did feel nice to do just 214 with Sea Viper. I still can't believe. Is that who you look in the main? Is Ingrid? Horrific. But I heard there's 3 different versions of her level 1. That's not all. If you have Suncrest stocks. Oh. Most stocks you could get is 4, right? Wait, so then how did she get this one? I understand how she did the first one. Oh, that first one was only 1 stock? Okay. I never saw the 3 go to 2. My fault. Okay. So, wait. If you have the Suncrest stock, hold down the button after the technical form to get a nice power up. So is it saying that like in order to use 1 stock, you could do it after the fact and hold down the button, and then in order to get 2 stocks, you have to do it prior to doing it? Is that how I'm understanding this? I just want to make sure I understand that right. Okay. Because all it says is if you have Suncrest stocks, hold down the button after the technique is performed to get a nice power up. You'll know if it'll work if the crest shows up after the dark screen, the screen goes dark. So my assumption is, you know what? If you want to play Marissa, I'll fight the Marissa. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, my assumption is that say like you have a stock and then say you realize you want to do more than one, you can hold it after. But in order to get to two, you have to hold it before they even touch. I'm assuming. This is your assumption. See, I would get that, but then it said hold down the button. So do you think, like, say if you confirm it with like light kick, because say that's easier, can I switch to medium to use it? And then I guess I won't know if it recognizes until it goes dark. That's the only thing that's kind of like, I'm not mad at that idea, but because she did have like a long, I want to say like a stupidly long move list. Fire a beacon of light into the sky and rains back down as damaging projectiles. The strength of the move will determine its range of effect. Assuming a stock. See, that's the thing that's kind of confusing. It's like, how is it consuming stocks? And also, so I need 2 for the beam. I need 1 for the air beam. But I guess you could get stocks in this combo too. Yeah, they're just saying like how much it would cost, but it's like, all right, how the fuck do I use it? Talk about meteor shower. Raise the lights will shower down over a period of time. The light, medium, and heavy inputs will change the duration of the position of the stock. Oh, for a second there, I thought like I read that wrong. I thought that was saying like, yo, you could basically control where it goes. I was like, nigga, what? I know you can control where it starts, but I thought it meant like during it you can control where it goes. I was like, okay. Man, it's crazy how I guess all level 2s are like that. All level 2s either are installs or like utilities or like not all, but majority of them. Huh. Cause like when I played Jury and I got Jury to Masters, I didn't use level 2 at all. But nigga, I can't see a world where I don't use Ingrid's level 2. That seems like it would be broken. I nearly forgot the most important part. With Suncrest stock, holding down the button will increase the shooting stars. See, but yeah, this is the part that I hate, where it's like, hold down the button. All right, well, what button? How long do I gotta hold it for? Like, the fact that this is full screen, my nigga. Full screen? Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be hyperbolic and say she's gonna break the game, but like, nigga, she might. I don't know. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm kind of scared. Like, I do want to play her and shit, but it's also like, damn, I don't know. You doubt it? I don't see a world where she's not good. Well, not maybe not good, but like I don't see a world where she's not like a problem. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Hmm. Of course, there will be counterplayer. Of course, like she will eventually be figured out, but
Let's go.
she might be one of those characters where it's like, it's one of those matchups. Nigga, good luck. Like to me, I might have a lot more because I guess I'm screwed, a scrub or whatever. But I mean, I don't think I am. That's another topic for another day. Like Honda, Dawson are matchups where I'm just like, nigga, good luck. Like, I just hope I win. I hope I out bullshit. I swear to God. Like, ain't nothing more than niggas talking to you about Honda, right? And you be like, man, I don't know the matchup kind of tough. They're like, bro, just parry, perfect parry. Like, nigga, if I could just perfect parry, no matchup would be tough. What the fuck are you talking about?
So yeah, to preface this, I got to play Ingrid a little bit, and I was a little reluctant. I'm like, oh, you know, yeah, we'll see. I'll just wait till she comes out. This is not like a necessarily super exciting character for me personally, where I'm like, oh god, I cannot wait for Ingrid. But the presentation that they're pulling off with her has been genuinely kind of cool. That they're leaning into this wild and crazy space creature that she is, which is a lot more interesting than the Athena sort of mock character that they had before.
I will say this I mean, as far as animations go and everything like that, like I would say she's probably the most I've seen Capcom really go all out for. And that's what I don't understand about the leak. Like, if the leak season is true, like, how the fuck you gonna do this? Perfect Parry doesn't exist to me because whenever I hit that shit, my mind. Yeah, that's true. That's why usually if I like perfect parry like a jump in or something like that, I always just go for throw. Cause like it's like a 5-frame window of when you could actually hit them and you could miss it by just a little bit because you're off on this and that. And like you said, it could be height dependent, it could be space dependent. So that's why I try to, like, if they're close to me, I just go for grab.
So yeah, that was always the most appealing thing. I am going to summarize Ingrid based on previous fighting game experience, and also tell you guys that initially my thoughts on this character is that that's probably the least interesting character.
Well, see, Reezy. Sorry, I'm pausing it like this, but it's a stream. I'm not watching it like a YouTube video. But that's why for the leak season, that if that leak season's true, I ain't gonna lie. I think one character I'm interested in. Wait, I forgot who the fourth character was. Wait, I forgot who the fourth character was. And even then, that character that I'm interested in is like a half interested. Like season 4, I might not get at all. I don't know. I think I should get it since I'm a YouTuber, but
I still am.
I don't really.
That I had the most fun with Sagat. I actually ended up liking Sagat the most, and I think Sagat is probably one of the best representations of that character just in general.
Yeah.
However,
and I never got to do her justice.
Is nuts. From a gameplay perspective, this character is crazy, and I'm going to. This is not going to mean much to many people, but I'm going to explain it with some gameplay. Ingrid is Holy Order Soul in Street Fighter 6. She literally is. her entire game plan is that she starts off relatively like a normal character, and then she can build herself up to get.
I don't think so, because they're leaking, like, you know how it came out with the Avatar fighter stuff? Like, there's leaking that one of the characters have more lines and clothes from that stuff. Yeah. Cause I like
these buffs, and the exact same way that Holy Order Soul does, and she doesn't keep them like no, her whole game plan is to
like Sagat was never really cool to me. I appreciated Sagat, but this to me was the first season where I'm like, oh, okay, I actually fuck with Sagat. Sea Viper was cool to me, but like I don't really care for execution. I was like, is the character fun? But Sea Viper, like, to me, they knocked out the park with Sea Viper, Sagat. Alex is my favorite character, but then they made him a cousin fucker. So then he wasn't appealing to me. But, you know, they retconned that. So, like, okay, Alex is cool again. And then Ingrid, I think, was interesting. Like, Elena, Third Strike is my favorite game, so I appreciated Elena, but I didn't care for her. But she was fun. Mai and Terry was fun to me. But that's also because I just started getting into City of the Wolves, so it was really perfect timing. And then Bison, I never cared for Bison, but since he's technically like a hybrid, it made me have more fun with Bison than I ever have before. Rashid, I never tried. I appreciate Rashid, but I never tried him. Ed looked cool, but I never played him. Akuma was fun. And then Aki, I never played. Yeah. Like, my problem is I tend to play not honest, but like I just don't necessarily do always the bullshit. So it's like I should just stick to doing the bullshit. You know?
chores and cash out, chores and cash out, chores, do I save it, chores more, cash out, chores and cash out. She is this constant bouncing back and forth. And your next question is, so she's this insane chores zoning character? No, she's not really a zoning character. That's what's crazy. She gets a really powerful projectile that she can convert with these chores, but at the same point, the character is described by Capcom, and I started noticing this where I'm like, no, she's super versatile. She's not here just zoning people out and keeps you at mid to long range distance. She's not that. That is actually not the game plan. So let me start describing some stuff as we pull up some footage. Hold on a sec, chat. It is all we got right now. It's mostly just Ingrid versus Ingrid. So the fascinating thing is that I think it's her fireball back. This move does nothing by itself, but if you do fireball back light, she does this pose. She does these cute.
I mean, I'm not gonna say Mai is brain dead, but she's definitely the easiest to understand. Mai might be the definition of, oh, I want to play this character, but I want to do this. It's like, all right, we'll play Mai. It's like, yeah, but I want to have a character that has air grab, and it's like, all right, play Mai. Yeah, but I want to have a character that like enhances her abilities and does cool different things. All right, so play Mai. Like, there's never a thing to where it's like, why not play Mai? And then when you play Mai, it's like, why are you not throwing EX fan? Especially when EX comes back quicker than actually DRC cancels. Or DRC. Because DRC cancels is redundant. But, yeah, it's like, why would I not just play Mai?
And you can do them at the end of in the air. You can do them on the ground. You can do them after.
Mind you, you're playing Reezy.
Just like Holy Order.
You haven't played in about 2 seasons. You're playing the nerf version of Mai, by the way. The nerf version. She don't hit like a truck. Who says she don't hit like a truck?
Soul had, and it builds up her like sigil, whatever this thing is up here.
If you want to say she's on the lower scale of damage, I don't even know if that's true. Because she can still do what everybody else does. He said, I don't know who you play. I'm talking to Twitch, YouTube land. My fault that I keep pausing, but I don't know.
here, whatever the official name of it actually is. It builds
I hear
itself and goes
myself
to, I think,
talk
around
so I can
5
get
or
my
something
thought
like
out before.
that. So you like her gameplay? I think as a core character in herself, she has some of the most interesting gameplay in the game, and it's crazy to think that. And the reason that the gameplay is interesting is that when you build these, which is like...
I don't think Ryu doesn't hit like a truck anymore. Well, I think he still hits hard, but okay. Let me not say Ryu doesn't hit like a truck because I feel like that would be disingenuous. But if Ryu hit for 65, she hit for 60. Not too much. He just got back. He just got back. Like, he ain't played Street Fighter in like months or a year. Like, not too much on my dog. He wilding right now. I'm not gonna say he not wilding, but he just got back. He not a my player. He's just trying out my. I don't know if that from trying out my converted him into saying shit like this, but
I don't know if she's gonna be super good because she has to work for it, but dude, when you have these, it changes everything. Like every one of her specials, her level 1 supers, her level 2 supers, her level
I think you just have interesting takes.
3. It's actually like crazy.
Like,
I
think
didn't even get to
that
everything.
character has been terrorizing the community for
And it wasn't just like one
as
match.
long
It
as
was
she's
like,
been in Street
okay,
Fighter, and you over there like,
now level 1
she ain't
version
that
of this
crazy.
move,
She ain't hitting like a
here's level
truck. It's
2
like,
version
nigga,
of this move.
all right, she ain't hitting like a
If
truck, but she hitting like a
anything,
sedan.
there's
Like,
Street
she hitting
Fighter
like whatever the
characters
next
that you can
biggest
compare this to. The
SUV,
push
like
and
whatever
pull
the
of
fuck
move is not the
is the
exact
next
same.
biggest.
But she's the most close to G in Street Fighter 5. G was different.
But you could argue,
had to, like,
you can't even argue. She is better
something like
than
that for it to
Ryu
lose
right
his
now.
bullshit. No. Ingrid just like does a move and poses and then gets it. And it's up to her when she cashes it out, which is how the Holy Order Soul comparison is. So the nuttiest thing is that she has like really good teleports. She can do teleports after certain specials and stuff. An aerial one, a grounded one, all that kind of stuff. She's in the wrong game, dude. Like, and you'll start to see some stuff with the character in some of this footage, if not some of the footage that's been released. She doesn't fit Street Fighter like in any normal way at all. She's like this insanely powerful.
I think she has the most personality of all
that
characters.
is likely more powerful than any Street Fighter character that's ever existed. Some of the footage that's been released is
That's why I kind of
actually
do like
nuts.
when games show
And the weirdest part about it is that I started seeing how
show
much
personality.
effort they were putting into this because there are so many manipulators that you can put on top of her specials that change the way things work and look. So I was just seeing new things constantly, like fighting CPUs and doing.
That's why I kind of hate like
whooped by higher level
side
CPUs
tangent,
and
but
stuff.
like
It was whoa,
playing
you
Mortal
can do that,
Kombat and they'd be like,
you can
oh,
do
none of
that,
these
like,
characters
you
have
can do
personality.
that. She had some pretty decent hit confirms. The one thing that is clearly lacking on the character, is that her drive rush is probably the worst in the game. I think Geef's might even be faster. I have no direct comparison. We couldn't slow anything down, but her drive rush is legit bad.
That's interesting to hear that her driver rush is that bad.
I am curious about.
She might not need it,
where
low-key.
You can
Full screen
maybe
level
make an
3
assumption based on that.
could literally teleport to
where
you after doing a
I wonder
projectile.
if her having a really bad drive rush and being the last character of this season, as we are right on the cusp.
I was gonna say
of
the
the
entire
next
game not having a
season of
personality
Street
is
Fighter
fucking
6.
crazy.
The Street Fighter devs have a
You
history
already
of this
Johnny
going
and
back
like
to, Street
Cassie
Fighter
do,
4,
but the
where
problem
at
with
the
Johnny
end
and
of certain
Cassie having a
seasons or in
personality
between
is like
games, they test mechanics.
they're the only ones that are allowed to have a
don't-
personality.
I have no evidence for this outside of what Ingrid
Well, you might be
plays
right,
like.
fuck.
However, I'm really curious if this is like a precursor of where the game is going.
You might be right.
And I'm really wondering if it's like, man, her drive rush is notably really rough. However, I'm wondering if other characters' drive rushes are going to be like that in the future.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
I'm just saying. I don't know if it's going to be the case directly, but hers was
Okay,
so
okay.
notably toned down
I'm rolling.
from the rest of the roster that I was like,
trying to think,
dang,
is there anyone
wow,
else
that is really specific.
that's
But
more than, like,
granted, she makes up
Johnny
for other crazy
or
things like conversions and offense
Mina?
and all this wild stuff, dude.
Might be it.
I
I
was
ain't gonna lie.
absolutely not ready for Ingrid to be a character that was going to be fun or enjoyable to play. But what I dig about it is that, like, all of the cutesy shit that she does is like weirdly Looney Tunes. It's like it's almost like tongue-in-cheek cutesy, where she isn't actually like trying to be cutesy. It's like she's emulating cute shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's a weird aspect to her that I kind of appreciate, where she's almost like a comedy character. And you start to see that in some of the other footage that's been shown out in some ways, where some of her animations and stuff are kind of nuts. Is this... Look at this. Bro, like...
It does make me wonder
this super done to
how
Akuma,
certain characters are gonna fight her.
and Akuma was sitting here basking in this golden light, and he was just like, oh, like, even seeing Akuma, he's like, oh, like, the universe. So it's kind of insane that she legit is the most like powerful character in Street Fighter history. Like, she technically is eclipsing like everything in some way. She's really
Horrible
nuts, dude.
drive rush with this.
So yeah, the weirdest part is that she kind of played like a Holy Order Soul, with some pretty decent hit confirms, a good anti-air. I don't know if she had a fully invincible anti-air. We had no training mode to test stuff. Some of the projectiles seem like they could be kind of rough at the start, but when they do get their sigil buffs, the Suncrest buffs, they end up getting a lot better. So I don't know, man. Like like I said last week, the last thing I was expecting was like to enjoy this character in some way, because I've had some rough impressions, some other characters where it's like Viper and things like that. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's C Viper. But Ingrid, I was pleasantly surprised by her being a lot different than I thought she was going to be. And also sharing some similarities to G and other games like Holy Order Soul, where it's all about getting these things and cashing out these things.
I think
getting these
as long
things and
I
cashing out
don't
these
know,
things.
because
And do you
one of my
keep saving
managers
these
told me
things
that
for
my
the big
boss
cash out
is
because
on
she becomes
vacation, so I don't know how the fuck
dangerous
if
when
he's
she
gonna
has,
approve
like,
my
a
vacation or
ton of
not. I hope so.
crests or sigils or whatever.
But
she can now convert big beams from full screen into like
might have to talk to
larger
him about
combos
that.
and stuff like that. So yeah.
And what was I
Does
gonna
she carry them
say?
over between rounds? No, not at all. Not at all. She has to build them individually, and you cash them out.
Wednesday, I don't know. I
So,
might,
for
because
anybody that's never
I don't
played
think I'm going
Holy Order
anywhere.
Soul
So I might
in
just
Street
stream that whole
Fighter,
day. Probably stream
Holy Order
everything.
Soul in older Guilty Gears. His whole thing is that he does a pose.
I might do my
and
placement
builds
matches early.
like
I never
a
do my
buff.
placement
Like,
matches
he gets
early.
Stronger, and that buff.
I might just get him out the way,
enables
be like,
him to
fuck
do
it.
different
Because if I
things with his
lose, then I could
specials,
just
make a lot
play
of
quicker, you know.
specials and a lot of things on the character different.
Because I'd be so
It's the
anxious
exact
trying to
same
learn
with her,
everything,
but
trying to
when
get some
you
good
do
Oki and all
that,
this
it
shit,
goes
and
back.
don't do
It
none of that
pretty
shit,
much
and be
reverts
mad at
back
myself when I
to,
fucking.
like the default amount. You gotta re-get the buff. You gotta reestablish the buff and get it back. So there is a push and pull here where I don't know if she's going to inherently be super crazy in the game, simply because she has to like get these things, and a lot of characters that have to like get a resource don't end up being the best characters in Street Fighter 6. Usually the characters that just go in and can do this shit like crazy are
Nigga already trying to fight my Ingrid, bro.
Manon just gets strong per round.
Damn,
and doesn't have to
nigga.
cash out. She just remains strong. Ingrid does not remain strong. Like, she only remains strong if you don't use the buffs. And when you eventually use your specials, they're gone. So you have to, like, get and acquire, get and acquire, get and acquire. And it's always this push and pull of, like, using it and when do you
Nigga
use
trying
it,
to fight
all that
my
kind of stuff.
Day one Ingrid. I ain't played the
Anyway,
game
it
all
was really
in
fun
month.
to, like, discover all that nutty stuff that you can actually do, you know? Let me see what else we got. Yeah, let's go up here. Anything good? She has a lot of really good target combos. I mean, most characters in Street Fighter 6 have a plethora of target combos at this point. But she also...
Okay.
Yeah, she has some pretty dang good ones. It was pretty obvious, like, what sets up for Oki, what sets up for...
Oh, that's heavy
damage.
kick. Interesting.
Like most Street
Okay,
Fighter
okay.
characters, you kind of get the idea. So yeah, check that out. That is one level of Suncrest, right? One. You only need...
Why the fuck? He said it was practice. I didn't think. I thought I would have a chance to learn the character, nigga. God damn. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing yet. Shit, that could patch the game. A brand new patch. Hold on, God damn. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't like this. Please don't make me have to put a macro on fucking Ingrid. I can't do 3 kicks because I play on PS5 pad. I can't do 3 kicks at the same time when I need it. Fuck outta here.
One to do this massive
That's-
screen, and then you go in. And if you hit that beam from anywhere closer, you can easily drive rush after and do some big stuff. It doesn't have to be only teleport. Teleport you can do manually. So it's kind of like up to you. Like this. There you go. So, and if you have 2 sun crests here, the beam gets mad big, mad crazy, and then teleport down does like a...
You know what I might do? You play on keyboard? You don't play on levers? Really? Wait, who do you play? Like my nigga Ghost. What the fuck? If y'all don't get like a leverless controller. Damn. So in Street Fighter 6, there's a simultaneously assisted button. I might turn that on. Wait, Aki. What rank are you? Right. But I might turn that on for Ingrid. Because then that means I can hit 2 buttons, and I think by hitting 2 buttons, it will give me 3 buttons. But no, I have to hit 2 buttons and that button, I think. Or then I would just be hitting... Well... No, because I think it's supposed to simulate buttons. So maybe I hit 1 button, then I hit that button, and hit 2 buttons, and it gives me 3 buttons. I'm hoping. I don't know. Might theory test that. We might theory test it. I don't know though. I ain't played Street Fighter so long though, so I don't know if I want to download that shit. And I don't want to really end the stream. I know that shit about to be slow as fuck. They're playing on arrow keys. I just read what you said. What? My nigga said filler until I get adjusted.
Bump.
I never looked at the character as filler. That's funny. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. What you call it is my filler then.
Then now you're getting like...
I'm not gonna hold you if I can't figure out how to hit these 3 buttons. I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do.
It knocks you to the ground for a ground bound.
Cause I guess in theory I could just have a 3 button too. Like I did for... See, for Alex... No. Did I? No, maybe I was regular. For Ken... It fucked me up. I'm gonna just be honest. I need a macro. I only need a macro because when I need it, I don't get it. And that's the frustration part. Like, when I was playing Ken, I had to have a macro for the run stop because I couldn't do the run stop. I couldn't hit the 2 buttons on time. Like, I could do it, but when I need it, and it was never consistent until I had the macro.
Then now you're getting like big combos with...
Fuck, I really hate that. It's so off-putting.
Firms off of big stuff. So it's kind of cool.
I guess Zangief was my filler, right? I don't know. I was so surprised when y'all niggas did that on YouTube. You was like, yo, play Zangief. And everybody was like, yeah, play Zangief. I'm like, nigga, what? You want the option? What?
You're all about 3 kicks? Ah, yeah.
Is this your first Street Fighter?
You're all about 3 kicks? Ah, yeah. And there was also a little bit of, this is a slight teaser of her arcade mode. Let's check this out really quick. I want to see the arcade mode. She literally obliterates the other version of herself, which is like the little dude. Does she talk to the audience? Not really. Not really.
See, at first I wanted to play Aki, but Aki had the down punch input too. But I didn't play her. I guess I did it with Alex, so maybe I could do it with Aki. But I guess another problem with Aki is like you gotta have poison combos and you gotta have like non-poison combos. I hate Max for playing her. What's your first Street Fighter then? What's your first Street Fighter? What's your favorite Street Fighter? You can answer the question too, Reezy.
Interdimensional creature.
I mean, I have no doubt I could play her like now, but I don't. I just don't think I'm doing anything cool with her. Two was the first. Obviously, I played two. I think my favorite all time is Third Strike, but I would say my second is definitely Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 just feels fucking good. Like, goddamn. Street Fighter 6 just did so many things right. That's why I like it. Like 5 felt like I went back to 5 recently and that shit felt like dog shit. Me go, man.
My, how you've grown, Ryu. Bully for you.
Have we met?
I like it that the indication is that they know each other from Capcom Fighting Jam in a different universe, in like literally an alternate dimension where Capcom Fighting Jam exists.
Alpha 3, huh? I never played
like,
Alpha
who the
3.
fuck are you? Because he wouldn't know.
It's me, Ingrid, extra-dimensional woman of mystery.
Alpha 3's not canon, Chad. We ain't gonna canonize the PSP and collection version of Alpha 3. Come on.
Moniker pales in comparison to Ryu the Bearded.
You know what? I think it makes a
What the
lot
fuck?
more sense that the interdimensional version of Ingrid comes from a place where Capcom Fighting All-Stars actually released, and it was a real game that came out, the code holder.
Yeah, that is
you
crazy
know?
timing,
I think
huh?
that makes more sense.
Universe be funny sometimes.
Where she's with Ryu in a game that never came out.
Scruffy thing, you really have grown into quite the man.
Ingrid, take me to that timeline. I want to play that game.
Oh, yes. Long ago, when you were but a cub, nothing more than peach fuzz and attitude.
A cub? I haven't been called that since I was a kid.
Weird.
So we knew each other when we were children?
When we were children? Cute. But you misunderstand. I haven't aged a day since we last met. I've always looked like this.
Weird.
You really don't remember me? Wow, nothing has ever cut me.
I was gonna say,
Or you can.
like, I find this shit funny. I almost wish they did talk in the intros, like instead of having the outro quote or whatever. But like, could you imagine some shorty you don't know saying we met and we are close, and then she's just holding your face like that? I was like, are you? Yeah, if you don't.
Child.
I just might cry. Well, one mustn't take things too much to heart. Time to move on. Let's think outside the box. Perhaps it's not that you can't remember, but that there's nothing to remember.
Capcom Fighting All-Stars never came out. Listen.
An anomaly
If y'all was 82 years old, would you want to look like the younger version of yourself,
have yet to come
like Ingrid? How y'all feeling, chat?
Parallax.
Ryu is an idiot, lady. Don't you understand?
But fret not. This is a matter for my mind, not your muscle.
I'm not gonna lie.
Ryu is
The
the wrong guy.
well,
to
not
call
the
this
stupid
shit
hat,
to.
but the goofy hat is kind of growing on me. Like, I'm starting to like this costume a lot more. I don't know. I think it's because, like, you know, in one of the intros where they zoom in, like, mad close to her face on the old costume, like, that shit looked gross to me. So I think
Yeah.
that's why I didn't really fuck with it.
I love how unexpected and weird as shit she is. I think that's the part that makes me happy, is that, like, again, I like being surprised by things that are, like, unexpected. And I feel like I just enjoy that more and more as time goes on. Especially if they're done in, like, a really satisfying way. And I think what they're doing with Ingrid is probably the coolest thing they could do with her, you know? Turning her into this weird interdimensional space creature. That is
I see the vision. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Funnily enough, like self-referential, kind of like as a tongue-in-cheek to the audience in some way, is pretty cool. It's just fun. Falls asleep and gets dragged off. That's her. She has a physical counter move. Whenever we get to see Drive Rush. So that's her building sigil right there. Check it out. She has to enter this pose. She can do this in between certain specials from what I remember. Don't quote me on that, but she can do it at the end of some moves. And she can also do it while jumping. So if you have, here's an interesting thing. I think you could manipulate your jump arc by building the Suncrest, Sun Sigil, whatever. I think you could actually manipulate your jump arc. So if you don't want to jump all the way, you can stop and build it and fall straight down, and people will just like whiff DP and stuff like that. I think that worked that way.
This character about to be toxic as
It's been
shit.
a little while. You can like anti-air bait, yeah. You can also cancel it from air normals into it. She also had a cancelable down medium kick. She definitely did. Good luck trying to anti-air that. Yeah, forward HP was this like lunging aerial move that keeps them juggled, and you can also go into sigil. Anyway, cool. I keep saying Suncrest, but I think it's actually I keep saying sigil, but it's actually Suncrest, I believe. Yeah. Anyway, she was just really fun. That's my final impression. I ended up having a very good time. I kind of went to this thing and I was like, yeah, I'll try her for like 20 minutes so I can get some impressions of what she's like to tell people. My bitch ass ended up playing for 2 hours. And I was like, I'm going to be in traffic now.
Yeah, they let him play for 2 hours too.
Was there for 2 hours. So we'll see. This has happened to me before. I ended up really liking odd characters in Guilty Gear Strive. I can't believe I liked Elfelt and put a little bit of time into that. Not much. So anyway, I went from like, oh yeah, we'll just check her out, to now I'm actually kind of really looking forward to it. Now I'm like debating, okay, so yeah, Kunimitsu and this chick are going to be launching on the same time frame and like the same day. I'm like, am I just going to go back to Tekken on that day, or, you know, wait on Ingrid, play Tekken? And now I'm definitely going to play Ingrid. Now I'm definitely going to have a good time with Ingrid on that launch day.
Hey. I don't know what to do now, chat. Damn, Brian F's done already? I watched one. Is there any more? I only saw the 10-minute one from like IGN or whatever. Yeah, let me hold on, I didn't know. Wow, you got hold on. I'm gonna mod you real quick. Don't put them in chat yet, because I don't want you to get shot or none. So I think I watched the IGN one, but I didn't see the rest. Mod you real quick so you can put the links in the chat. Yeah, get the links, brother. Get the links. Damn, the game almost over? Yeah, this first one I watched already. Okay, hold on, nigga. Dang. That nigga found the links fast. He ain't playing by his Ingrid. Yeah. Yeah. I think the first one, is this not IG in Japan? Who's this nigga? I don't know who this is. So it really seems like you just want to get these stocks by any means necessary, and they don't transfer over. So, but I wonder if there's gonna be a setup to where I could get multiple stocks, because if it costs 2 pretty much for supers, right? I guess, or 1. I wonder if, I guess you can't technically fuck up, because I was wondering if I could like do a combo with a stock and then fuck up the combo because I did it with a stock. During level 2, yeah. The fact that that's 3 kicks is so nasty. Why did do 3 kicks? That irks me. You know what's really gonna fuck me up? Is that version is gonna be her turn. That's gonna fuck me up. And then all the other versions are safe. Ha. I'm not looking forward to these mirror matches. This shit about to be bad. Yo, hit the like on the YouTube stream if you're in the YouTube stream. What y'all doing, man? Trying to get the views up. How did she get 2 so fast? Oh, never mind. Damn. Getting 1 is fast as hell. I didn't see it. Bro. I feel like I never see the computer drive rush. Maybe that drive rush does so. Shit. Wait. My guy. Appreciate you. Do you really? Oh, you do. That makes sense how they always get to 2 then so fucking fast. Okay. Like, you know how like Like, Zangief's scary when he's up close. Cammy's scary when she's full screen and has level 3. Nigga, this is further than Cammy. And not to mention, she could have, since she EX'd it, used 2 socks, teleported, and there's a punish counter. I think she could have got maybe the twirl, and she could have done way more. You have a full screen. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Bro, that shit is so scary. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if she could do a drive rush in between that too. Maybe not in between that specifically, but it's like in general. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Wait, but wouldn't that have scaled heavy? Like, as a motherfucker? 2 EXs? What do you think scales heavier? A drive rush cancel? And like doing 2 drive rush cancels or 2 ODs? Huh. I never actually thought about it. Damn, she got a lot of target combos. That's fair. I guess that's probably best case scenario. I guess she's gonna be like G in a way, where it's like you end the combo into the uppercut and then you go into the like ground thing. Cause she still could have did more, but getting a stock was important too. Yeah, really, just getting a stock whenever you can. Y'all think this catches DP? Like if she did DP here, knockdown. Yeah, she's getting punished. You punished like shit. But since she did parry, so it's not real, but. Oh, she funny. I think not in the mirror match. I'm gonna enjoy playing her. I actually got a stock from that. I don't know why. Overhead. That overhead looked far. Not only does she have a quarter circle forward, like the plague. Hey, me right here. I'm right here. Are we locked in, twin? I'm right there with you. I'll play him as much as I can, but if a nigga connection jump a little bit, if it's a little laggy, oh yeah, I can't see. Chucking up the deuces. And you keep those. What would be stopping the Ingrid player from saying round start? What I got like what would stop you from? Yeah, that's that. Well, funny enough, Ghost, he was in here earlier on YouTube, and that's what he did with C Viper, which I thought was smart actually. But it's gonna be me. Well, I'm gonna try to at least. I don't know. What's stopping you from hitting the EX beam and then charging up? See, instead of palm like Jamie players, you're just gonna do EX beam and then get 2 stocks, maybe more. Because before she got greedy with the 4th one, she had 3. That's crazy. I feel like Ingrid's gonna cause rage quits. I'm not gonna lie. Nice answer. Damn. Not to mention, you try to jump in, she got something for jumping. Try to hit her, she got a counter. You try to play neutral with her, she got a full screen beam. She got level 3, that's full screen. You got target combos for days. This looks toxic. All right, Lil Russell. See, even Jesus was heaven sent.
Ingrid wins. Round 1.
Where DP beat a Rashid level 2 teleport? Oh no. I just feel like level 2 is too strong for all that. I doubt it. I think they touched it in some ways, but they didn't do what people wanted them to do. You could argue the level 2s are broken. JP's, Blanca's, Rashid's. Those are the only supers I really give a fuck about. Shoot them niggas. That was so fucking fire, but so fucking toxic too. So light confirms obviously into EX twirl, cancels it into level 2, uses all the stocks, does the heavy version, gets 2 stocks, low key got 3. That was fire. Oh, I guess that was regular level 1. Matter of fact, shoot that nigga twice. Hold on, I know they kind of got rid of it. I think they're getting rid of it. Did they shoot it already? Man, I can't believe they shot this shit already. That's super sad. There's another one, but I forgot what it's called. Yo, any of y'all remember the other Hurtbox, Hitbox places? I know there's Super Combo. I'm on it now, but I think there was like one more that was just only the. Fuck, I probably have it saved in my bookmarks. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Shoot this nigga for this. But niggas will look you dead in the eye, talk about, yo, just whiff punish it, bro. Nigga, huh? Alright, where the fuck is it? Now, where the crouching one? Yeah, like this shit. 14 frames of recovery, by the way. 14 frames of recovery, nigga, boy. Oh, I could kill JP players. Like, as long as I can hit the character, I don't care how bullshit the character is. But it's like when you have normals like this, and it's like shit that I can't hit is like, or like this, and it's like, bro, this is not even fair, bro. This is not even fair. When you start to have shit like that, he's old, be nice. Nah, hell no. I need to be more mean, because that means you was doing that bullshit a long time ago. What the fuck you talking about? I guess you could punish. Well, what was that site? I mean, I guess I don't care that much because I'm about to go back to the Ingrid. What's it called? There it is. There it is. Okay, okay. I knew it was. I could see it. I could see this. I just couldn't remember. We're gonna go back to the. Yeah, do. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brother fries. Brother fries. Fucking fries. I just hate this 4 year shit. That 4 year shit is annoying. I should go to the gym tonight, and I'm thinking about going to the gym tonight, but boy, am I tired. Chat, y'all should donate me money, right? So I can go gamble. That sounds stupid, huh? What they do? Turn on the commentary? Sorry that it turned into 480p all of a sudden. I had it on there like that for a while. Apologize. Crazy. But look, chat, I could flip it though. So boom, y'all send the bread, right? Boom, 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 boom. Y'all gonna send the bread, and then I'm gonna put that in my account, and I'm gonna take that out my account, and then I'm gonna flip that, and then when I flip that, we gonna all be thousandaires, right? And then when we all thousandaires, I'll bust it back. You know what I'm saying? I'll get y'all a sub. I'll make y'all sub to my channel. I'll get y'all hella subs. You feel me? We all eat. I would say I could probably say that I've went gambling maybe 100 times in my life. I want to play that. I actually do want to get that. But say if I went gambling like 100, well, it's definitely over 100 times. But like, say if I went 100 times in my life, I've easily made profit maybe at least 90 times, 90 to 80 times. My only problem is pride getting in the way, and sometimes it's not a lot. So if I take out like 20 to 40 bucks, I could win 60 to 80, but obviously I want to, you know what I'm saying? I like to get into the triples. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to get 100. And my problem too is like I be having bills and shit. So like I always equate it to one of my bills or whatever. So like, say if it's like, all right, you won 90 bucks. Like, nigga, my bill 115. So you know what I'm saying? I gotta get at that. And then that's how I lose. So as long as I'm not prideful, if I just go in there like I'm really working a job and not care, I would come up so much. Speaking of a bill, I think a bill due tomorrow too. God damn, I can't catch a fucking break, bruh. How come bills due every month? Yeah, I honestly, like I said, I think it's just because I be having debt and I be having shit I'm trying to pay off. That's the only reason why I overextend. If I didn't have shit that I was trying to pay off and I literally gamble for sport, I'd be a way different gambler. Like I could almost run a business of where I'd make people profit. But I mean, that's the type. That'd be the problem with making people profit. Is like, all right, you have to be comfortable with losing. Like one of my homegirls hit me up and she's like, "Yo, you wanna play for me?" And I'm like, "All right, well, how much do you want to spend?" She's like, "I don't know, $20." It's like, so you want me to flip $20 into like $2,000? What the fuck? I hope so too, bro. I like in a perfect world, I get to a point where I could get a team, and if I get a team, then I could really start grinding. Shit, if I get a team, I could actually just play Street Fighter for fun and actually like learn the game and get good and run all those sets that you were talking about. But when you're a one-man show, so you gotta do the YouTube stream, the Twitch stream, the edit here, the edit there, the this, that, this. And think of the title, think of the thumbnail. I'll put it on the title, put it on the thumbnail. Like, that shit is exhausting. Mind you, working a shift, by the way. That shit so fucking demoralizing. That's disgusting.
You called me. Didn't.
The fact that shit turns on automatic is so crazy. What does it say? Yeah, when you... Yeah, no kidding. Not to mention, I find it hard because I'm trying to find that balance of being humble and not giving a fuck. Because like I could make my titles easier and more clickable, but it's also like I don't care to have the conversation about it. Man, I ain't gonna lie, that Kyle Busch shit scares me because he had a sinus cold, and that's what they're saying he died from. For those of you who don't know, Kyle Busch is a legendary NASCAR driver, this and the third. I guess 5 days ago on one of the races, he just wasn't feeling good, so he reported it and said he needed to see the doctor. So then he went to the doctor, and then literally 5 days to the day, which is today, he passes. And they're saying, but you have to play that game though, Reezy. It's like if you don't play that game, you don't succeed, you know? And there's a way to do it to where it's not like toxic, but it's finding that balance. I mean, you don't want to put that in the air if it wasn't that, but that shit is scary though. Because who knows what it could have been. Everybody's body is different. Because I don't want to get this thing demonetized, so I can't show it. But like, if you talk about the previous instance of that shit, yeah, collaboration is important. What was I gonna say? Like with the last shit, like I never lost my sense of smell and taste, but I also had the vaccine. Fuck, I'm probably gonna get this shit demonetized. God damn it. Oh well. It does make me want to get health insurance though, because I do find it very scary that I don't have health insurance at all. But when you said, like, if you're looking for someone genuine, what are you looking for? What does that mean? Might just have to take the deal as face value. Cause like with me, it's just hard to do collabs as well. Well, how long do you expect to work with that person? Do you expect that person to be a friend, or do you expect that person just collab? Like, I think it's harder for you because you're in such a transactional business. Whereas me, like mine is transactional, but I could benefit later on. You know what I mean? Like I don't think there's someone that can steal my idea. My idea would have to be so fire that they stole it and it actually works out better for them than it would work out for me. And then if I'm just talking in the fighting game sense, like nigga, the most we're gonna do is what? Play each other in a fighting game or react to something in a fighting game or do an interview. Like as much as you're using me, I'm using you. So it's like you really can't screw that out. Yeah, because I guess you're already creating an idea. Like, yeah.
Ingrid wins.
Like I saw something, right, and it was like it was an artist talking about a deal, and I think he was a songwriter, but he was saying something along the lines of like to get out of his deal, he needed to accumulate like 400% of music, right? And then, but maybe not 400% is their accurate number. But say he writes a smash hit. Now it's like, but there's other writers in the room, and then there's the artist. So it's like, okay, say I'm a ghostwriter on a song, and it doesn't have to be a rap song, but it could be a song, whatever. So then it's like, okay, if I ghost wrote for this person on the song, and this person is the main person, you would think it'd be a 50-50 split. But then it's like, okay, now you got to pay the producer some. So the producer gets some of that percentage. And then maybe if there's other writers in the room, they get some of that percentage. Or say we use a sample, then they get some of that percentage. And depending on their percentage or their contract or their negotiation tactics, they could get a bigger percentage of the percentage. So not only are you breaking down 100%, you're breaking down a percent of a percent of a percent. So you could go from having 50-50 split with the song, and then, okay, boom, all I need is 10 songs, I'm good. Now you add 3% of a song, and this song could be the greatest song ever. So it's like, imagine, and then on top of that, imagine being a one-hit wonder. So you getting a percentage of a percentage of a percentage of a percentage of a percentage. That shit is grimy as hell when I heard that shit. I was like, wait, what? Because you could be a writer on the song, and then now it's split 20 different ways, and now you're not even getting a percentage of the song. I can't say who it is, but when me and Tyler were doing the podcast, somebody that everybody here would know, we tried to get on a podcast. So they're famous, obviously, but they're not too famous. But we were getting better views and better audio listeners than them. Mind you, they didn't have to travel very much. We would have accommodated them. I was trying to get them on a pod. And when that nigga told me the price that he had to get so he could bust it down, or his agent, his manager, all this other shit, I said, nigga, you don't get your, I was like, you don't get the fuck. Like, I was so offended. I'm like, ain't no fucking way you think I'm about to pay this bullshit. I'm starting to think this is the same footage. I think this is just. Nah, I can't put a name on it. I can't do that. But you know what was nasty about it though, Grim, that I will say, is like the nigga came up to me because he from our area, he from the Midwest. Nah, I ain't gotta say who it was. Shit, I've had homies in the hood in my state. I was like, yo man, hop on the podcast, we need you. Like, I bet that. How much you gonna pay me? Hey. Like, nigga, you know I know you in real life. Nigga, I know your name. Like, nigga, I know where your grandma stays. Fuck you talking about, man? Full transparency, that's why you ain't seen no interviews yet on the podcast. Because it is hard. It's hard to get someone to agree, and they agree on a time. And then when you agree on the time, like niggas be like, oh yeah, bro, hit me. And then they don't reach out to you. Like, when I was doing a run back, actually, hold on, I want to see something. For those of you who don't know, or maybe new to me, I do have a podcast where I do talk about the FGC and just gaming in general. I haven't done it in a while because I got sick real bad. I need to get back on it. I've been bullshitting. But like El Chicote is like my best friend in the FGC, so I know him. So that was easy to get. Roofermonger, I think I got off of Twitter. Yeah, he just responded, and I was like, I bet that. So shout out to him for that. Black in Galaxy was one of my friends from the FGC, so I met him through Twitter. Jake, I think I met him at the California tournament, and then by meeting him in the California tournament, we ended up getting cool. So then he ended up recognizing me when I saw him in person. So that was like a I forgot. I ain't gonna lie. But that, like, my problem with that too, Reezy, I do apologize for that. But like my problem is like if I don't know anything about you or I'm not a fan of you, it's gonna be harder for me to ask you to do it. Like everyone I've asked here, I've kind of been a fan of and I'm kind of cool with to some degree. So it's like I could already envision what I'm going to say or what I want to talk to you about. If I don't know you, I kind of don't give a fuck. Like it's gonna be harder for me to convince myself to talk to you. That's that's how I be feeling. You know, Ghost and Grim, obviously that's R and O. I know them niggas. Ultra David, I think that was either a Combo Breaker or Frosty's. And Ultra David was super sweet, super nice. And then when no, maybe it was Twitter. Maybe actually, I think it was Twitter. But then I met him at Combo Breaker. That's what it was. And then he recognized me from that. I ain't gonna lie, I fucked up. If you ever see Ultra David, he plays on this special type of controller where he's like literally controlling two parts of the controller because he had like hand injuries and like nervous damage and stuff like that. I tried to shake his hand. I forgot that I don't know. I didn't mean to do it though. I'm a dickhead for that. I'm sorry, Ultra David. The Dr. Blue, I think was Twitter. Baylina was Twitter. Lotus, I met at Frosty's. And then when I said that, I was like, oh yeah, we can do it at a later date. He was like, oh, all right, say that. And then he was down. And then Kizzy, I met at Frosty's. He was down. Obviously, I know Oni. Obviously, I know Sonic. Smug was actually Instagram. But I don't think I have the Smug one here because that has Tyler in it. So that's the only reason why it's not here. And then, yeah. So like before, I didn't mind. What you call it? Going on my way, people. But now, like, I don't know, since we talking about it, I'm kind of curious. Obviously, I can't show y'all the DMs and shit like that. I'm trying to think of other people that I reached out to. I know I have on Twitter, but as far as Discord goes, maybe I could get Ghost on here. Not the Ghost we know, if you know RNO, the YouTuber Ghost. He actually taught me thumbnails, so I was getting better. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna reach out to Ghost. I gotta figure out what software to use for my interviews. But like I know Nitro now. Yeah, it goes from Third Strike, yep. I know Nitro. I know K7, but I haven't talked to him in a while. I wish I was kind of talking to him so I could get them on the podcast. Obviously, I know Zay. I wanted to get Zay on the podcast before. Maybe I should get the Iowa guys, but I haven't been to the local in a while. I kind of feel bad. I'm just yapping now. Oh, shout out to my nigga Honeybee. So I gotta expose Honeybee for this. And this is before I really knew what Patreon was and things of that nature. But I'm like, yo, Honeybee, I forgot. I can't remember if I wanted to, because he had a. Who was that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be you? But I forgot, because he would run the Swarm series, and I think I wanted to commentate it, but I think that was free. Maybe that was free, or maybe it wasn't. Nigga, then who the best Diamond Elena player? I don't know who that is. That sounds familiar though. That sounds real familiar though. But I was like, yo, nigga, you said Elena. That doesn't necessarily mean. Oh, okay, all right. That is your main. Okay, all right. I concede. I concede. Jesus. What happened? Yeah, I remember reaching out to Honeybee and I was like, yo, would you ever want to be a part of the podcast or whatever? And then that nigga was like, yeah, join my Patreon and then you could get my Discord from my Patreon. And I was like, all right, bet that. Where's it at? And he's like, it'd be $20. I said, what, nigga? I think it was to commentate the tournament. No, I think it was the podcast. Yeah, I think it was the podcast. Because I think I remember Grim talking to me and he was like, damn, bro, you got to pay $20 just to get this nigga on the podcast? Or something like that. Like, I remember him saying that. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Hindsight being 2020, I'm not mad because I think I did buy it once and I ain't never bought it again. So, and he ain't never kicked me out too. And like, it's funny too, because like every once in a while I would upload a YouTube video in there and they'd be like, yo, what up, Prince? I'm like, yo, what up? Because I did commentate the tournament. I think I did bad though. But the one I'm mad about is I met Sajam in person and he's like, yeah, just hit me up on Discord. And I hit him up on Discord. They didn't say shit. I was like, damn. I think I was going to get Logan on at one point in time because I used Instagram and I tried to get Sherry Jennings on. I tried to get a lot of people on. But like, kind of like you said, it's just hard because I ain't got no clout and they don't know me from a can of paint. So like, they might just dub that shit. Like, man, I don't know this nigga. It's like, damn. Come fuck with your boy. Another problem I'll be having is like coming up with the questions and like what to talk to people about. I hit the wrong button. My problem is just like I'm not mad at that sentiment of putting people on and all that stuff. It's just more so I want the interview to be good. Like I want the interviewer to be comfortable and I don't want it to come off as an interview. Cause I hate that awkward, like I'm asking interview questions and we don't discuss nothing. It's more so of an interview. Like I just wouldn't want my first time wanting to talk to someone be learning what I want to talk to them about mid conversation, rather than I have an idea who this person may or may not be. So now when I ask questions, I can talk to them. Or even like, you know, I'm a big Lotus Sakura fan. And like when I would interview him and like I'm hearing him talk to me, I'm like, nigga, this is weird because like I watch you. So I'm not trying to answer shit like I watch him. I'm trying to hear what he says. And it's like, oh, he is the same person in person. So it's like, yeah. Like it felt surreal to interview Smug. It felt surreal to interview Ultra David, Kizzy K. Really everybody, even Rufamonger. Cause he did, like you said, he didn't know me from Canopy. That's why I do want to get back to my interview series, but this is hard when you ain't got no clout. I ain't gonna lie, I like asking the bullshit questions too. That's why I just wish I had a team, man. That's why I gotta figure out the other stuff. Once I figure out the other stuff, I think I could like dive into the content. But I gotta figure out what I'm good at too. Like I think I am good at talking to people and having a conversation with people. My problem is like my lack of knowledge. And then there's also the experience. Like I wasn't there for certain eras, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't there for, like I started with Street Fighter 5. So I wasn't there for a lot of Street Fighter 4 or that lore, or this character was broken, that character was broken. Like I love the FGC, but I'm not in love with the FGC. I talked to Katana Prime too. I wanted to get him. Like I ain't gonna lie, I had a good list of people I could interview if I had some clout. I also got to figure out a better setup too, because like this setup isn't great because I don't even know how to get the other camera in there, and I don't have it set to where it's other. I got a lot to learn. Gotta lock in on all aspects of my life. The problem with that is like time don't stop though, you feel me? Like Ingrid come out next week. Next week we literally in June. We're 6 months out the year. Yeah, I got you. Then it's like, all right, if I want to make Ingrid content, I ain't gonna lie. I know I don't play Tekken, but Kunimitsu is someone I'm interested in. But she come out in 28 too, so it's like there's just not time for nothing. I feel it, but there's a lot of characters I like playing in Tekken. Like I like playing Reina, I like playing Marizu, or Zo. I do like some characters in the game. That game is fun to some degree. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm stressed, but I gotta think of a plan. Well, hopefully I go on vacation next week. If I go on vacation, I can clock in. Hopefully I can. Haven't decided yet. She got a few that's pretty good. She got like the "That's All Folks" one, and then she got her getting her ass beat. Kind of like my man said earlier, if he don't want no one else playing Ingrid, he just want to play Ingrid for himself. Like if I could just play Ingrid solo and I ain't gotta worry about playing another Ingrid, I might have fun with this character. But mirror matches, fuck that. Run the set. Oh brother. Oh brother. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Drake is funny though. That nigga said I'm off of 30 and my body tingle. That nigga stupid. That nigga druggy low key. Shit. That's corny. That's disgusting. Yo, what's wrong with Twitter? Grown ass man with a tingle. I'm sure like drugs do that, and I'm sure drugs do that, and I'm sure that is the feeling, but just to say it like that is just hilarious. And my body tingle. Because he's always talking about, oh, I took a half, I took a whole, I just did this, shorty just did that. Like, yo, bro, go around. Yo, AI getting out of hand. I don't know what to do, Chad. What is life? Why is life not ball? Maybe I'll watch some high level Street Fighter before I fuck off. I was in the mood to play a game and stuff like that, and then like the day, you know how the day just kind of hit you, where it's like, damn, I did just work like a 10-hour shift, and I was tired as fuck. Did have some good wings though. Had some honey garlic wings, and actually wings with the bone in it. I'm not a big boning guy. That shit mad basic, overrated. But I had some today. That shit was alright. It was alright. Honey garlic wings. Yeah, honey garlic wings. That shit was kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga said, I'm off of 30 and my body tingle. That nigga Aubrey kind of funny. Said the ice man, not a nice man. Now I'm hot and cold. Yeah, I did that shit. I want to cuss my nigga out so bad. If I see my nigga in person, I might cuss him out. Cause he's became a Drake stan. There's nothing wrong with liking Drake. It's just he was never this. Like, if you want to say I'm a Kendrick stan, I've always been that. So like, it's nothing new. Like, he was sending me the picture of the nigga with the fucked up haircut and then the gray shirt. And he's looking down. He's like, this is how Kendrick fans are at the party. Which, whatever. I was never like that. I was a cool nigga. Well, I mean, I was in the cut. Okay, maybe I was in the cut. But I was at least cool looking. I wasn't like ashy looking. So that's a misconception in itself. But the way he's just formed in the Drake, now he's trying to retweet like, I'll never believe this album is this good because he talked about GNX and shit like that, and he keeps sending me the clip of Peekaboo. I want to punch this nigga's face because it's like, oh my god, Kendrick had fun on the song. I think the difference between Kendrick having fun in his lyrics and Drake having fun in his lyrics is Drake will spit some of the realest shit he ever wrote, but then he'll say some goofy shit behind it and he'd be dead ass serious and want you to take it dead ass serious. Whereas Kendrick, if Kendrick is having fun on a song, like, well, actually I can't say that too because Kendrick has definitely fucked up a few songs. I ain't gonna lie. Like, well, I don't know. Kendrick give me like Larry June vibes. Like when Larry June on bullshit, like he on bullshit the whole time. But when he wanna rap, he's incredible. Kendrick, when he rap, he better than everybody. But sometimes I think Kendrick will say some bullshit. And I'm not mad at bullshit if bullshit make the song good. As a wise woman said, at this point, being a Drake fan is definitely a character flaw. I'm not gonna say being a fan is a character flaw. If you think he's number one and no one else is close, that's a flaw. Shit, that's a red flag, actually. Like, that's another part that's been irritating me with the Drake fans, because Drake fans will be like, Kendrick ass, and no one's close. I'm like, all right, well, who's close? Like, I swear to God, I had a conversation with the nigga at work. I was like, well, all right, what's your top 5? Because we have the conversation. I think this is like pre-beef. So like that's technically out. But it like push-ups wasn't even out yet. So he goes, I think he said Drake was his favorite. So I was like, okay. Then he was like, Future. So I was like, all right, tolerable. But then he was like, Lil Baby, Gunna, and then somebody else. I think he said Thug. I dead ass think he said Thug. And I'm like, respectfully, you can't be sitting here saying, I don't know what the fuck Kendrick's saying. He just mumbling, making sound effects and alien voices. When you listen to Future, Future's clearer than the others. But Gunna, Young Thug, and Lil Baby, shut the fuck up. Mind you, at the time, none of them fell off. So they was hot as fish grease. So fair, but I guess Young Thug was in jail, so he technically started his decline. But it was like, man, if you don't shut the fuck. That's why when I be talking to rap fans, I gotta ask him. I'm like, yo, what is your top 5? Because I think my top 5 today, since I'm technically listening to the Big 3 again, is the Big 3, and then probably Young Boy and Vince Staples. Maybe Isaiah Rashad is like 6. Maybe I was gonna say Gunna, but I don't even listen to Gunna no more. I was gonna say Future, but I don't listen to Future. But I guess Freddie Gibbs is up there for me. Shit. Do you know about the other T? Like the new T? it's not necessarily nothing new, but so you know how Kendrick was talking about in the beef that have you ever thought that OVO is working for me? Like Kendrick said he was tapped in and he knew all this information about Drake and blah, blah, blah. Shit, I'd be wanting to switch from A&D sometimes. I hate this fucking app. This is the only app I got on my computer that it won't update itself, but then it says you can't use the app because you gotta update it. What the fuck am I supposed to do if I can't click on the app? But I don't know. I do want to upgrade my. Do want to upgrade that, but I don't know which one I'm gonna get. But yeah, the new update basically is that Drake had sent Family Matters to Cole, and then Cole sent it to a Dreamville group chat, and then supposedly with sending it to a Dreamville group chat, he that's how I got back to Kendrick. I have no fucking clue, cause I got CT. Cause if that's the case, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Drake, yeah, he should have kicked Cole's back in even more. Oh yeah, that too. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas might kick Cole's back in. So the graphics card I got right now is an AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT. And then the CPU I got is a AMD Ryzen 7 5700 3D 8 core processor. I mean, technically, I don't need an upgrade by any means, but my only problem with upgrading now is it's probably so fucking expensive. And something else that I hate right now, I don't know if this looks choppy on stream, but sometimes my YouTube player be choppy as hell. I don't know why. That's why I'm afraid of my PC like having health issues or like space or nothing like that. But I don't know why it's choppy. I wish I knew why I was choppy. I think it has something to do with my Brave account because I did change some settings in Brave to make it, like, run better, but I don't know if it's actually running better. I think it might be running worse. I want to see where I can update this shit. How do you feel about him only going to one event? He's only going to one event this year in this EVO because he already qualified. Only problem with you saying that is like every Capcom champ basically ain't do shit after that because of that. Because the exact same thing. They don't practice. They're like, I don't feel like they need to. Yeah, I might have to figure out. Hold up. Hold on, I want to see if this shit. I don't even know this shit gonna work, but guess we could try it. I think that's why I kind of hate where fighting games are, in the sense of like how we talk about fighting games and things of that nature.
Let's get this mission started.
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
This don't look choppy no more, does it? I guess that worked. I'm happy that I fixed that mistake though. I sure did fix my YouTube problem. Man, I had this problem so long. I thought it was something wrong with my PC. I think I might stream tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure, I'll probably play some games. Need to check and see if my PTO got approved. Because if that shit got approved and I ain't had to say nothing, aha! I'm hoping that shit got approved. Because Cuz is on vacation now. No thanks. Wait, so was it what got approved? It looked like it got approved, so fuck it. If I could read this right. Future being cool with Drake is kind of the biggest head scratcher of it all. You would think he wouldn't want to be cool with the nigga because of what he did. But I don't know. Yeah, but it's just funny how you could kind of dictate the narrative and control it when you got the hits, I guess. Alright, stream. I'm about to go I don't know if I'm gonna go to sleep, go to the gym, not do shit at all. But I love y'all. My shit approved. Say love. I don't know. Y'all have a good night.